wait to get on the air tonight because, again, for 16 years I've been doing this, and I love tonight Mike Mizak, who's one of the world's leading coin experts, is going to join me in just a second. But this is something so significant. It's one of the most unique situations in the U.S. Mint history when they're releasing their new Silver Eagles going into the new year. Now, we're very excited. For months and months and months, Mike, and every single show, we've been talking about the American Silver Eagle and the fact that it's not changed since the original release date of 1986. Well, they all said it's changing, it's changing. It's a really big deal. It's going to change, which made tonight really exciting. But something extraordinary has happened. Something that has never, ever happened before. They're releasing two coins in the same year. Mike's gonna tell the story. I'll just let you know, many of us here at HSN, because it's been on the website since 4 p.m. this afternoon, went ahead and got it. That is how big a deal this is, including yours truly. So what are we talking about? We're talking about something so unique. First off, they're releasing, and Mike's gonna tell you the whole story, the traditional release of the brand new 2021 limited edition. We only have 13,500 for the day, Silver Eagle dollar coin. That's awesome. When you're ordering this tonight, you are going to be in a very special auto ship. You want the auto ship, okay? You'll get automatically into an auto ship where you're gonna get another 2021 coin in the brand new design that we have talked about for months and months. Yeah, it's crazy. They're doing something they've never done before. This is included in the auto ship when the US government finally releases it, which we think is gonna be in July. Now, what also do you get that we do traditionally, and it's only attached to this today's special, is you are getting from ICG, this is going to be, or from Annex, excuse me, this is the 4 free coin grades. Now, this is grading 4 other coins in your collection, 4 coins you've always wanted to know what they were worth or what the story is about them, and that is a $78 value by itself. You're also getting the wooden box that we include. That's a $24 value by itself. This and this together is the price of the entire thing. Oh, and by the way, yeah, you're getting a Silver Eagle 2021 coin included. Now, that's just a little part of the story. If you guys know what's going on, you're ordering right now. I absolutely would not wait on ordering this today's special, and you're automatically auto ship. Stick in that auto ship. You can cancel if you want to. I'm not going to, and I ordered 2 sets of these. That's how big a deal this is. So let's really dig down into the story, and to do that, indeed, I have Mike Mizak joining me over the phone. Mike, I have to tell you, you know I kind of geek out with you, but tonight is the most exciting launch on this night that I think you and I have ever done together.
We've been doing this for years and years and years. As I've always said, you could certainly do better on New Year's Eve.
Never.
But we have done this for years and years and years, and there is no coin that we've sold in all these going on 2 decades now that even comes close to the numismatic significance, the collector significance, the value significance of what's happened. We were talking, the United States Mint announced in 2019 that they were changing the American Silver Eagle in 2021, and that is absolutely the case. We anticipated, like everybody, including the U.S. Mint, that this first release of 2021 would be the new design. But 2020 had different designs, so to speak. Everything in 2020 put everything off. And so because of this, the United States Mint announced really only about 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, that instead of releasing the new design at the beginning of the year, they simply couldn't get it done. That for the first half of the year, and only for the first half of the year, they were going to release what is called the Type 1 design, which is the old design, the Heraldic Eagle design. So they're going to do that, and that's the first release, and that's what this coin is. First day of issue, 2021, Mint State 70, with, of course, the $104 worth of bonuses on a $99 deal. But you're going to get this coin in our custom flag core annex holder that you see right there. You get all of that for only $99.95. Red Oak presentation box, $24.95. The grading certificate, good for 4 free coin certifications, a $78 value. And we've done that every year. We sell, I think last year we sold 14 or 15,000 of these. This year, it's going to be the most popular year in the history of the American Silver Eagle, and it won't even be close. I had to reduce the edition. I had to reduce the edition to 13,500. And here's why. Last year, 2020, because it was the last year, certainly the last full year of the American Silver Eagle, the old design, the Type 1, the Heraldic Eagle, was the best-selling Silver Eagle in the history of the United States. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even close. This year would surpass it. But you have to understand, they're doing two different coins, Type 1 and Type 2. And they're only doing each coin for 6 months and 6 months. If they made it for a whole year, they wouldn't make enough of the Type 1 or the Type 2, right, the new design, which Suzanne's been holding up there. Now, here's the key to this. And this gets a little coin geeky, as you've mentioned before, Suzanne. Here's what's happening. Because they're only doing them 6 months and 6 months, it is going to be short. So I talked to, there's allocations. The United States Mint has already been making these coins for 2 months. Every single solitary coin they made in those 2 months is gone and spoken for over 30 days ago.
And that's Type 1. That's
first allocation.
Wait, Mike, and explain, that's just Type 1, not the new coin.
That's just Type 1. So the United States government does not sell these coins directly to the United States public. You've got to buy them through what's called a series of authorized purchasers. There's only 12 in the United States.
Right.
And each one of those has a series of customers, of which we are one of, and they allocate those customers. The first coins that come out at the beginning of the year, in essence, the first allocation has been spoken for months ago. The second allocation is sold out. The third allocation is sold out. They are already working on the fourth allocation. So the fact of the matter is they're only going to be making this Type 1 for probably 6 months, probably only 3 more months this year. And I would argue that a majority of those coins have been sold before 2021. I'm not talking about our coins. I'm talking about the total coins. There is simply, absolutely, positively not going to be enough of these coins. Now, this is the last coin in the series. Now, what do you think's going to happen right around July 4th when they release Type 2? Well, we have seen this incredible surge in demand for the Type 1s. The Type 2, it is going to pale in comparison. And keep in mind, they can only make it for 6 months. If they made it for a year or 2 years or 2.5 years, they couldn't make enough. So here's the best part of this deal, if you ask me. Not only do you get this spectacular coin, this one-of-a-kind collectible, where there's going to be 2 designs in a single year, Type 1 and Type 2, I guess that's apropos that they do both designs in the same year. Not only do you get Type 1 and Type 2, and they're only going to be made for 6 months, but the key to it is this. When you buy this here tonight, you are guaranteed a Type 2.
Right.
You are guaranteed to be able to get the Type 2 coin when it's released in July.
Right.
Now, that is going to be problematic. There will be shortages of American Silver Eagles for the entire year. That is absolutely, positively, 100% guaranteed. Not only, and now one of the cool things is just in time for this today's special, Silver cooperated the last 30 days or so and came down enough where we were able to actually hold the $99.95 today's special price.
Which is
the
great.
HSN price on this, $139.95.
Right.
$139.95. So it's a $40 savings with $104 worth of bonuses.
Bonus extras. Okay, so let me kind of go over it just really quickly and kind of briefly. So remember, here's what's happening with this deal. It's the only place you can get it. And this is why I picked up 2 sets, because you want the first of 2021 and the second one of 2021. That's never been done before in the history of the U.S. Mint and the American Silver Eagle dollar. This is the only place you can do that. Because if you get one and then you're scrambling trying to find the other one, if you don't have a Mike in your life, if you don't have us in your life, it's gonna be really hard to get this second one. It's gonna be extremely difficult to get the first one. Now remember, every single year, Mike and I have done this now, he's done it longer than I have, but for 16 years, we get out here and we do the 4 grading certificate, 1 coin of the new year, year, yay, 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 hugely successful. Last year, because they knew it was going to be the last one of its type, everyone has gone berserk trying to snatch up every 2020 they could get. And again, here at HSN, we sold thousands of them throughout the year, thousands on the launch night a year ago tonight, right? This is what makes it even extra crazy. You get the box, we always do that. You get the new coin, which is the current design, you're gonna get that for the 2021, and you're getting the grading certificate. The auto ship, which is gonna ship approximately in July, because that's when Mike thinks, and the government has said they're gonna release it, that's gonna be an auto ship. Now that's $119, which is our traditional price on it. You do not get the grading certificate with it. To me, collecting this, and I'm only a semi-coin collector, I'm fine with that. I'm like, yep, bring it, I want that auto ship. Because you wanna be able to get, number one, and number two, it's the first time I've ever done it all in 1 year. That's what's crazy. It's been since 1986, one a year, one a year, one a year, one a year. And for the first time ever, because of crazy 2020, which is almost over, they're releasing a double release and changing the design for the first time since they launched it in 1986. I hope this makes sense. Clearly, many of you are getting this idea because right now we've sold what, 1,000? Oh, we've sold 1,200 in about 5 minutes. So if you guys are thinking about picking it up, I promise you, this will be sold out before the day's over. I promise that. And normally I'm not that bold at midnight because this is the most exciting and most seismic shift in the silver eagle dollar coin history. It's huge. And none of us knew. Mike didn't know about it until 2 weeks ago when they said, oh, by the way, oh, yeah, we're so far behind. We're just going to go ahead and release it 2021. And by the way, that coveted new design everybody wants to get their hands on is coming up in July. You're like, wait a minute, you're releasing 2 coins in the same world in the same year. That's never been done before. And that's why the demand is so insanely high, and that's why I was so excited to get here tonight. Oh, by the way, you get the grading certificate, which is amazing. That's a full grading certificate for 4 coins. You've got grandpa's coin, grandma's coins. Coins have been sitting around somewhere, and you've always wondered, well, what's the story? What are they worth? What it's all about? You can grade 4 coins. That's a $78 value, right? 76, 78, what is it? $76 value. You get the wood presentation box, which is glorious. It's beautiful. This is a customer pick, and it's $24 and separate shipping with this simple configuration, but then you get the opportunity to stay on that auto ship and get the brand new design. And Mike, I'd love you to get into that a little bit more because clearly, you know, when they do it every single year, they release a big amount, they have all year to kind of deal with it. This year is so different going into 2021 because they've truncated their actual amount of time to make the new coins.
Yeah. You have to understand what the situation is here. The United States government, this is, to begin with, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in more ways than one. First of all, the United States government will never release 2 Silver Eagles in a single year again, ever. So having Type 1 and Type 2 in a single year is absolutely unheard of numismatically. Secondly, and I think almost more importantly to me, is the fact that they're changing the design. That's literally what makes it once in a lifetime. And the reason is in the 35 years they've been making the American Silver Eagle, this is the first time they've changed the design. And by law, they cannot change the design for another 25 years. So literally, it's once in a lifetime, once in at least a 60-year opportunity for just the design change. Right. But then if you add in the fact that we were supposed to do this in this year, and understand, had they made the new design and released it on this day, and they'd made this new design for 12 full months, we would not have enough coins. Because last year they were short all year long. They didn't make enough coins. There weren't enough coins to go around. It's just the way that it was. It was absolutely, positively impossible to get coins through many parts of the year. Well, now, take demand, which is going to double or triple or quadruple, and now cut production in half. So already you had a coin that last year was the best-selling silver eagle in the history of the United States Mint, going into a year that will surpass that by 2 or 3 or 4 times, and now cut production to only 6 months for each design.
Right.
Already this new design, well, the Type 1, the old design for the first part of the year, is basically half sold out of everything they're going to do for the year. Premiums, in other words, what we pay for these coins, are at an all-time high, double, triple what we have ever had to pay in the past. It is absolutely stunning. And if you think that is something, what the difficulty of getting this particular coin that you see right here, wait until the Type 2 comes out. You don't have to worry, though, because when you buy this coin, you are guaranteed the last of its series, the end of the thing, the transition coin, the legacy coin, the last of the Type 1. You call it what it will, a bookend coin. Getting the next coin, the first coin in the new series, that's the one that's going to be the rock star in a lot of ways. Now, of course, this is a fantastic rock star bass player, but, if you want the lead guitarist, then you're going to have to wait for the 2021 Type 2. But the problem is those are already getting spoken for. The problem is there won't be enough of those coins. However, you can avoid that line. You can avoid that conflagration, if you will. If you get on the phone, get this one, you are guaranteed your Type 2 that you see right there. You are 100% guaranteed your Type 2 coin with the auto ship. And not only you're guaranteed your Type 2, but you're guaranteed the first batch of the Type 2s as well, which I think is spectacular in every respect. Now, the other problem with this is traditionally, I think last year we sold 14,600 coins. The year before that, I think, was 15 or even 16,000.
Right.
So you'd be assuming that this year would be 18,000 or 20,000 or 21,000 to kind of stretch the envelope out there. But there's no availability in what is likely to be the single most popular silver eagle in the history of the United States Mint. I am making my today's special one of the lowest edition limits that I have ever done because of the production problems with this. Right. And because that we have to guarantee the Type 2s. We just couldn't do more than 13,500 coins that we can guarantee both the Type 1 and the Type 2. And if you look at this and see how quickly these are selling, understand, this is like, what do we got here? About 12:20 a.m. Eastern time. Right. We are the better part of 15 or 20% sold through the entire quantity. We are nearly 2,000 sold right now. Now, you have to understand, that's not just this 2021 that we have right here, this first day of issue that's exclusive to us here at HSN. You can't get anywhere else. I could have charged the 139. We could have sold them all. Oh, right. I haven't even barely mentioned the fact that you get $105 worth of bonuses.
Well, wait, Mike, let me add something to it. Oh, no, wait, but let me add something to it, guys. And by the way, it's a perfect coin. It's graded 70. Like, usually Mike and I focus on a lot of that and the grading and all that. This story is so monumental and so much bigger. Oh, by the way, do we mention it's silver? Oh, by the way, do we mention it's a perfect coin, first day of issue? Those are all monikers that make this even more rare and more valuable. But I think that's so funny. That's the least of our thoughts right now. That is truly how insanely crazy this is happening. And I'll tell you, Mike, and you've said it all year long, it's been this really crazy US Mint year. Things have been happening that have never ever happened before. And Mike, what was your reaction when you found out that they were gonna release a Type 1 coin? You kind of had to come up with a name for it, I guess, and then do this Type 2 all in the same year. How surprised were you to find out that they weren't releasing the new design? Because literally for almost a year, Mike and I and the other host, we've been talking about this new design release, this release happening tonight. We literally talked about that the last time Mike and I were on the air. It's not happening. We'll get to you, but how shocked were you that they did this two-step process this year?
Well, the Mint took everybody by surprise when they made this announcement. And we knew that they were going to have trouble, and so we were worried. That was also part of the edition thing. We thought there was going to, they were going to start off with the Type 2,
right,
that it was going to be so difficult. So that, we kind of established the edition limit before we realized there would be 2 separate coins. Here's how much trouble they're in. Here's how much trouble they're in. They had scheduled, it was on their release, and this was up until 4 days ago, that they were going to release the proof American Silver Eagle. They were going to release the proof American Silver Eagle this next week.
Right, right.
Like they always do, that first week of January. It's pulled off the schedule with no, absolutely zero anticipated release date.
No way.
They are so far behind, they can't even make the Proof Eagle. They put out the Proof Eagle and the Congratulations set as being released in the first week of January. They have been completely and totally pulled off the schedule. We have no idea when or if they are going to make the Proof coins. They are so far behind, and that's why all of a sudden all the Eagles are coming home to roost, if you will. And so what's happened is the Mint has got so fundamentally behind in everything that they've done that what they end up with is basically 2.5 years of the 2 most important Silver Eagles that the United States Mint has ever done.
Right.
And so what happens is you have demand that is double or triple or quadruple or quintuple, but supply that's going to be half. And by the time we get to the Type 2, the new design, the demand on this will be absolutely, it'll be on fire. It's just going to be a conflagration of demand everywhere in the country, and you can bypass that complete insanity by doing it today.
Hey, Mike.
Because you're going to get the auto ship that gets the Type 2.
Right, and now let me explain something too. Even if you're going, I don't really get this, but this really sounds amazing, because a lot of people are like that. I know when you watch, you're like, maybe you're kind of new to coin collecting or you're not familiar with the history of this. My recommendation is we still have a 30-day money-back guarantee. You do not have to get the auto ship if you don't want to. You can cancel that, but you're automatically enrolled to guaranteed you get it. That's the big deal, is that you're going to get the new 2021 in the existing design, then you get the brand new redesign. That's the one everybody's been waiting for. That's been the headline maker. That 2021 new design you're seeing here is the reason so many 2020s of last year were sold in the old design. It's called bookends. You're getting the last of one and the first of a new one. So imagine how nuts this is that you get a double in the same year. So you have the new 2021 with the old design and then the brand new design. It's mind-boggling how cool this is. So if you want to grab this, you still have 30 days to return it for a full refund. No worries, no complications. If you want to stop the auto ship, you can even do that if you'd like to. It's fine. We're okay with that. It's the fact that he has to fulfill it. He guarantees you're going to get the 70 proof auto ship second coin somewhere around July when the government finally releases it.
Not proof, Suzanne, mint state.
Oh, I'm sorry, mint state. Yeah, not proof, mint state. But that's important, the 70 mint state. It's the perfect coin. You're going to get that. That's the big deal. And here's what I love. Even if you're kind of inkling and saying that sounds really cool, my recommendation is get it in your cart, get it ordered tonight. This will sell out early. I will 100% guarantee that. Most of the time, if you see me at midnight, I do not say it's going to 100% guarantee sell out early. Tonight, I'm saying it because we're already over our expectations for this first presentation. And we've got another presentation to go, and a lot more people tune in a little later, say, oh my gosh, the coin show's here. We do it every year. Here's your chance to be able to reserve it. Now, remember, everybody gets the newest 2021 coin. Plus, remember the grading. We don't talk enough about it because we're so excited about this crazy auto ship thing. But this is really important because that is a $76 value. They will officially grade 4 of your coins. So if you've got, it doesn't matter. It could be mom's coins, dad's coins, grandpa, somebody else, whoever in your family has old coins. Maybe you've always wondered what they're worth, or maybe you bought some coins from us and they've never been graded before. You're getting this. And by the way, this grading certificate is only attached to this today's special from Annex. So you can only get this when you order our today's special, okay? That's important. Even, I'm not gonna have it, but let's say I have 3 today's specials left tomorrow. We detach the grading certificate from it. It literally is only for this window. So even if you wanted to grade a bunch of coins and it's such a huge value, it'd be a great time to get it just to get the grading. I'm getting 8 coin graded because I bought 2 sets of these, which is great. I got to find 8 coins I want graded.
Which is no big deal. It happens all the time. I mean, we certify hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of coins a year. Right. The only way to get a free Annex 4-coin certification, anytime, any place, anywhere for the entire year, is this deal right here tonight. It happens one day every single solitary year. And here's the other thing. So here's the Type 1, first day of issue, what we call the Heraldic Eagle. And this 13,500 isn't just like for this show. First day of issue 2021 Type 1, okay, and first day of issue, this is my allocation. This is what we have for the entire year. And what we're going to do is sell every single solitary one of them before the year begins. Before the year begins. We are going to be well, at the end of this hour, we will be well under 10,000 remaining. We will have sold in this first hour 30% of all of the coins, 30% of all of the coins that are going to be available for the entire year, and 30% of all the coins where you can be guaranteed to get the Type 2. I cannot impress upon you enough how important the fact that you reserve your slot for what is going to be absolutely, positively, categorically, hands down, the most sought-after numismatic coin of the last quarter century. The Type 2 American Silver Eagle is going to have demand issues. And remember, they're only going to make it for 6 months. They're only making this coin for 6 months because they're doing both coins in the same year. I mean, even if they had done this coin only for this year, it would be monstrous. Even if they did the new design for the whole 12 months, they couldn't make enough. Right. So now imagine that they're only doing it for 6 months, and you lock in your opportunity to get that. Now, look, as Suzanne said, the opportunity is yours. The obligation is ours.
That's right.
You may cancel. If you don't want that second coin, look, I'm going to have a line around the block for those, but that's your choice. You don't want that second coin, you are under zero obligation to get that coin. I suggest keeping your place in line.
Strongly suggest.
That's your business.
Yeah.
Key is you got to get this one. And at $99.95, I cannot tell you we moved heaven and earth to be able to get that at $99.95. The HSN price of $139.95, we've never done a $40 discount on this coin before, with well over $100 worth of bonuses. You get the 4-coin grading certificate. And when we say that's $78, that's an understatement. You try to send in 4 coins for grading, good luck to be able to get that for $78. You're in essence getting our price on that as well. Right. And then you get the Red Oak presentation box, which is actually kind of hiding behind there, and it is truly
I ran out of room for all the goodies. There it is.
Yeah, $24.95 for that. We've sold thousands, if not tens of thousands of those coins, of those boxes, because, I mean, you know, nobody else does the boxes.
Yeah, and they're customer picks.
I mean, don't you want, when you have a significant coin, don't you want something to put it in? And that's what we give you. It's the entire package. The first coin, Type 1, the second coin, Type 2, $100 worth of bonuses that you're going to have, an exclusive first day of issue, a guaranteed limited edition, our smallest edition in years.
Yes, yeah.
For what's going to be the
Here's
most
what's really funny.
One.
Yeah, it's the smallest edition and what's going to be the biggest demand they've ever seen in the U.S. men's history for the American Silver Eagle. It's insane. Like the whole, I hope you guys are getting this, because it's so important to understand how magnificent this is and how crazy unusual it is. And that's why Mike's very excited, and that's why I was so excited when I walked in. Because this is funny, when I walked in, I looked at our offer and I said, wait, I don't understand the offer. I said, I knew I was coming in tonight because for months we've been talking about, hey, there's the new coin change is the big deal. And Mike and I, the last show Mike, you and I were on, we talked about, boy, it's gonna be fun to be together when we launch this coin tonight. And then the government literally came out and said, whoops, sorry, not doing that one just yet. We're gonna go ahead and launch a Type 1, which is now the new official end of the old design. And in the same year, sneak in the Type 2, which is the new design that everyone was talking about waiting for tonight to happen. So it's a whole different game change. And I found that out literally when I walked in tonight, because it didn't make sense. I'm like, what are we doing auto ship for? Because we're doing the new design tonight. I'm super pumped about it. Then I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. There's 2 releases in 1 year in the history of the American Silver Eagle. Has never been done before. It's so much fun, and we guarantee you're going to get it. We guarantee they're going to be 70. They're going to be perfect. In the original shipment, you'll get the box, the grading certificate, and your 2021 Type 1 design. The auto ship is $119. It is separate shipping. It's supposed to come around July, according to what Mike knows from his reports from the government. And that's when this coin will arrive. You want to stick in the auto ship, you guys. And the good news is, hey, even if you get the auto ship and you're like, well, it's not what I thought, I don't know, I'm not so excited, you can actually send your auto ship back in July when you finally get it. You got 30 days. So there's no worries in this situation. The only concern you have is, do you get it before it's gone? Now, we had the sold counter up there. I'm not sure where we're at. Oh, we're all going to break 3,000. We're not even done with the first presentation. Mike and I will do another full presentation next hour. We are by far exceeding our projections going into this first airing. So I'm glad you guys are getting it. I'm glad you understand. And even if you're a little foggy on all this, just trust Mike. He's been around for a very long time. You don't be in the coin business for very long if you don't do it right. And Mike has been on the air with us for what, Mike, you're doing 25 years now, 26 years?
Yeah, it's a little over 20. And you have to understand, in all my years, look, I've been selling this the whole time. Every New Year's Eve, I sell this. There is absolutely, positively nothing that I sell that is as popular as this. And this year will exceed all of that. Unfortunately, we don't have the quantity to do it. Only 13,500. I would have loved to have done 17,000, 18,000, 20,000, 22,000. We could have sold as many as I could have got my hands on. The fact of the matter is that's Type 1. But once we guarantee Type 2 and doing that, we just had discretion had to be the better part of valor. That's why we only did 13,500. Looks like we're over 3,000 sold in the initial presentation. This will absolutely, positively 100% sell out today.
Yeah, and it's just so exciting because, again, that's the fun about watching the show anyway. Sometimes he's flying in coins at the last second. Things change. Literally, we get the lineup at the very last second because so many things are shifting and changing, but nothing's been crazier than tonight. And it's fun. And again, before you go to sleep, or maybe you're hanging out for a little bit on the West Coast and you're thinking, oh, that really sounds pretty exciting, get it at home. I mean, you've got 30 days. Do your research. Find out about it. Really figure out why we've now sold over 3,000. We'll do several thousand more before our show's done tonight. And get it home. And if you don't absolutely love the whole situation, send it back. And guess what? We'll give you a full refund. But you're never going to get this deal again. This is once, basically, Mike even said this, in a lifetime because of the change of design. It hasn't happened. It never has happened. They released it in 1986. This is the first time the design's going to change. They did this crazy Type 1 to kind of get you through the first of the year because it's expected. That's going to be shortchanged, literally, because they're only going to make it for a few months. Then they're going to release the new one. The insanity on the new one was already at its peak before the new year. Imagine now that everyone finds out there's this crazy delay and they snuck this one in. This, to me, is the sleeper, the last 2021, which we didn't even say the last show Mike and I were on because we didn't know this was going to happen. So it's all very exciting. Thus, the coin world tonight. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up on that. I've got a lot more to show you tonight. We got a lot of fun stuff, including this next item. Now, we're only going to take about a minute or so on this, only because I have so few of them. And what this is this going to be, including your 2021, the one that you're seeing right now tonight, the American Silver Eagle dollar coin set of 20. Now, this gets you all caught up. And the today's special with the auto ship will get you what's going to be that crazy new coin coming up in July. So Mike, kind of walk us through this because a lot of people do not have the entire collection.
It's simple. This is one of the most significant coins in the history of the U.S. Mint.
Yeah.
They're only going to make it for 6 months. Okay? Everybody's going to want it. People are ordering this and might not get it for a month or 2 months or 3 months or 4 months. This is very simply 20 coins. 2021, so the year 2021, 20 of those coins in Mint State 70. If you go behind there, Suzanne, there's a box that it comes in.
I have it out there.
We're going to go ahead and look at the pricing on this, $1,899, but you get 20 coins. I've never done this before because this is just so significant, so phenomenal, so incredible, and there it's going to come in a special box as well that you're going to have that will hold all 20 of those Silver Eagles, and it's basically you just get a little bit of a discount to be able to get the 2021s. You get 20 of them, so this incredibly significant, very last coin, the legacy coin, the transition coin, call it what you will, the bookend coin, it doesn't matter. It's your opportunity to take 20 of those and put them back, put them away, that coin that is the changing of the guard, if you will, all 20 of them certified absolutely perfect Mint State 70, NX Mint State 70 that you're going to get for only $1,899. Like I said, this way you get 20 of them back at once. Basically, it's a great way because 20 of them in shipping and handling would have been $200, right? $9.95 a coin. Okay? With this,
well, you know what, Mike?
Yeah.
Mike, you know what? And I even misspoke, and I apologize for that too, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, get the entire collection. It's no, these are, I can't believe you were able to put together NS 70s in 20 of them.
20 of them.
That's amazing.
So you get all 20. These are Mint State 70, 2021s, all 20 of them we took. As you can see, we took $300 off the price, plus you have the big savings on shipping and handling, okay?
Right.
$300 off the price. You get them for under $100. It's all 20 all at once. Now remember, each one of these is an ounce of silver.
Right.
So you're getting,
don't forget,
you get over a pound of silver in this as well. There's a tremendous intrinsic value, but then you've got that fantastic numismatic value of the changing of the guard coin. You know, this coin is going to be significant for generations. For generations.
Hey, wait, Mike, and explain to me too, Mike, last year, how many 2020s do you think were sold for a comparison of being able to get 20 of the 2021s?
You know, the 2020s?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, how many of those we sold last year? Well, the TS sold out at 14,000. Non-TS, we sold about another 12,000, 26,000 coins probably.
Right. Like it was crazy.
This year, I'd love to sell 26,000. Here's the problem. The coin's going to be 3 times more popular. I get less coins.
Right.
So I couldn't sell 26,000 if I wanted to because I don't think we can get 26,000 coins.
That's great.
That's the problem.
And guys,
so our ability to give you a one-time shot at a 20 count at our absolute positive lowest price of the year is right here, right now.
And that, again, guys, stay on the line for that one too. I just want to mention this next item, Mike, really quickly. Many people collect different grading companies, and remember, Annex is our Today Special. We have a special from ICG. Now, this is interesting, and I think it also gives you an idea of how good the Annex Today Special price is. If you want to get their grading certificate, which is an $80 value, and of course, you're going to get the 2021 coin with the Type 2 included. You will get auto ship on this. We've got that available. Mike, can you explain that real quick?
Also $119.95. I mean, it's not a Today Special. It's a good price. We took $20 off for today. It's a sale price for you today. There's only 4,486 of these. You do get the 4-coin grading certificate. That's good. That's an $80 value. The coin at $119.95, I think, is still a spectacular opportunity. It's also first day of issue, also 100% exclusive. You have to stay with Annex and ICG, first day of issue, 100% exclusive. 100% exclusive with us here at HSN.
And you also get the auto ship on this opportunity, right?
Yes. You get the auto ship as well, which I believe is the same price at $119.95.
Yes.
For the Type 2. Okay, so the Type 2 will come to you also at $119.95, no grading certificate with that. The grading certificate is offered one time per year.
Right.
One for the Annex, one for the ICG, The 4 coins to the Annex, 4 coins to the ICG, only available one time per year on this day and this day only.
Right.
We give away literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars of grading is what we do and give away on this day and this day only. Absolutely spectacular opportunity.
And again,
we always do the ICG, just giving you an opportunity to do this now.
And here's what's interesting too, is once the Annex is sold out, which will happen early, I will also guarantee you these will all sell out too, because it's going to be attached to that unique auto ship of the Type 2 coin being released later on this year. All right, Mike, you hang with me, because we have more coming up, including we've got the 2021s in gold. So we'll talk about that, and we'll take another look at our wildly popular Today Special. Please stick around and check this out.
The new year is here, and it's time to refresh, revive, and replenish. Discover new products, programs, and special events that inspire you to do, wear, and create what you love. It's your time to create the life you love every day with the help of HSN. Never run out of the things you love with AutoShip at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, AutoShip locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search AutoShip on hsn.com.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Well, I'll tell you, this is such an exciting night. Hi, happy New Year's Eve. To those of you on the East Coast, West Coasters, you're almost there. Every single New Year's Eve, Mike Mizak and I get together, and I've now been doing this for 16 years, and we talk about coins, and we talk about the new releases, and it's such an exciting night. I do want to mention the Today's Special in case you just tuned in, and you're like, oh, what's up tonight? You've got to stick around. In about 20 minutes, we're going to give you the full story, but this is truly crazy fun tonight. This is one of the most unique situations in the U.S. Mint history when it comes to releasing the new Silver Eagle, which we always do this night every year. For months, we've been talking about the Eagle changing for the very first time since its initial release in '86. That by itself, huge news, guys. But here's where tonight is even bigger. Because of the current situation, the U.S. Mint is way behind releasing several coins, including the much-anticipated newly designed Silver Eagle. So they're going ahead and releasing the new 2021 in the existing design. It's called Type 1. And here's the really big deal. Our auto ship is the release of the Type 2 new design later this year. It's the only way you can get it right now in this Today's Special today. Now, on top of that, you're also going to be able to get, and included with the item that will ship right away, the Type 1, is 4 free grades for coins. You get 4 free gradings for coins, which is cool. If you've got Grandpa's old coins, you always wondered if they're worth anything or what's the story behind them. That's amazing, and that's a $76 value. And you get the wooden display box, which is another $24 value. All of that literally for a single day while it's available. Now, if you missed the entire story, Mike will retell it at 1 a.m. East Coast time, and it's absolutely worth staying up to hear about it. Even if you're just never have collected a coin before, it's truly one of the most exciting things that's ever happened in the U.S. Mint's history when it comes to the American Silver Eagle. So super cool story, and you'll hear a little bit more about it later on. Of course, you can buy it now if you'd like to. All right, now we're going to move on because we're going to talk gold. Now, this is a neat combination because tonight you are getting the new release, the 2021 perfect MS70 Annex $5 Gold Eagle coin and the 2021 MS70 Annex Silver Eagle dollar first day of issue. This is a very limited set. I only have 176 worldwide in this collection, and you get the beautiful wooden box to go with it. So, Mike, why did you put these two combinations together?
Well, I mean, you know, it's the silver and the gold. I mean, and the gold, by the way, that is solid gold, mind you. The $5 Gold Eagle is solid gold. The one thing, I mean, with all of the buzz, all of the, you know, everything about the Silver Eagle, we are forgetting that they are also changing the design on the Gold Eagle. So the Gold Eagle changes in July as well. So this is the very last look that we have have at the American Gold Eagle that has been around since 1986. The famous Augustus St. Gaudens design on the obverse and the Miley Busick family of eagles on the reverse that you're going to have right there. I think you might have the new Gold Eagle design there someplace on set.
You guys, do I have the new Gold Eagle design?
It is. The new gold design is spectacular. But this one is the very last of its kind. This is it for the Gold Eagle as well. So now you've got this legacy design. You've got this transition coin. You've got this, end of an era coin. You've got the bookend coins of both the silver dollar and the gold $5. The key to this, of course, is only 176 pairs. There are only 176 pairs of the solid silver and solid gold. That gold coin, by the way, is not layered or plated or vermeil. It is 100% solid gold. 900 fine is what it is. It is a match numbered set of only 176. It is first day of issue. It is 100% exclusive to us here at HSN, which means that it's guaranteed the absolute lowest price. You have all that. It is my first year to put together this as a two-coin set. The reason for that, it is that important of a year. It is that important of a year. It is absolutely critical. It is absolutely critical for you to understand how important this transition year is. I mean, the American Silver Eagle is the most popularly collected silver coin in the world today. So it's like, so they're ending it. The king is dead. But now we have Type 2 with the new Flying Eagle design. Long live the king. And on the Gold Eagle design, the new Gold Eagle design is spectacular. It is just kind of a headshot, basically, of the fiercest, coolest eagle that has ever appeared on an American coin, and that will be the Type 2. And this right here that you see is the end of an era. Also, only being done for 6 months and 6 months only.
And I think, Mike, that whole story about the limited runs makes this year even more exciting. I mean, this, in terms of the coin collecting community, this is just crazyville, right? I mean, how do you guys kind of describe what's going on?
Well, it's the United States government in the past, a couple of times, has released two designs in a single year, okay? 1913 Buffalo nickel, 1913 Liberty V nickel. That pair today will run you about $10 million, okay, for those two coins. The 1909 Lincoln cent and the 1909 Indian head cent, those two pennies in gem brilliant uncirculated condition, going to run you a couple of $300 just for those. And then after that, it just doesn't happen that often. When they start a new design, they start a new design. 1963 Franklin $50, 1964 Kennedy $50. And that's just the way it is. There isn't a lot of these transition things, and particularly in modern coinage. So for them to do this, and the only reason they did it was for reasons 100% out of their control. I mean, obviously, everything that's happened in 2020, okay, in essence, the COVID pandemic of 2020 has created just problems with everything. And in terms of the United States Mint making coins, in terms of the United States Mint being able to produce coins, because they've had to shut down the mint. San Francisco Mint's been shut down. The West Point Mint was shut down. All mints, when they are open, are working under very, very restricted employee counts. And so because of that, it is absolutely straining the capacity of the United States Mint. Now you have the inability to give you the supply. The inability to give you the supply because of all these other demands, and demands going crazy for the coin. So one of the Mint's specific things that they did is, for instance, the cost of, let's say, United States government issues silver proof sets. They raised that almost 100%. They just did a massive price increase on every silver coin that they do, between 30% and 100%, which makes our ability to do the first day of issue in the American Silver Eagle and keep it at last year's price truly amazing. It's almost magic, witchcraft, if you will, that we're able to hold the price on this and on the gold coin, even in the face of the United States Mint, raising prices. I mean, it has just been phenomenal, the incredible price increases that they've had.
Well, when you really think about it, it's the old supply and demand story. Right. Guess what happens? There's a whole lot of demand and not a whole lot of supply.
We've had the supply, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Tripled the demand, and we've held the price.
Right, yes, which really is incredible. And here's another thing I love when you're shopping with us, and I think it's so important to understand as we wrap up on this one is, we give you 30 days to make sure you can do your research, you can figure it out. The problem is all these are so limited. We have how many left now in this? I know it can't be many. Okay, we started at 176. So that is our full edition. So remember, this is a wildly limited edition for the entire event. And so only a few people will be able to actually own this set. Hey, by the way, we have VIP financing on this, which makes it a little easier. If you use your HSN card, you're actually going to get 12 months to pay it off. Comes out to about $50 a month. If you'd like to take advantage of that, you certainly may. It's a wonderful way to be able to get some of these highly collectible items and truly enjoy them and be able to pay them off in a full year, which is kind of exciting. All right, guys, so now we're going to move on to another limited edition, and now we're just highlighting, specifically taking out and talking about the 2021 $5 gold. And we're going to go through the $5. We've got some other denominations in just a second. So Mike, let's start with that one first.
Well, and like I said, so these are the last years of issue is ultimately what it comes down to, the 100% last year of issue that we have for all of these coins. So we have the $5 gold eagle now, $4.49. I mean, I really put pencil to paper to get you this one, a limited edition of only 221. Remember, this is the very last coin in the edition, the very, very last coin in the edition, 100% that we're going to have there, only $221, $449.95. Now remember, the first day of issue is 100% exclusive to us. It is 100% exclusive. Look, they've been making the American Gold Eagle since 1986. The design has been unchanged since 1986. That ends in July of this year. We're saying July. It could be June, July, or August, in all honesty, but we're going to go with July. That ends in July of this year. So what you end up with is this fantastic opportunity to own the end of the line, to be able to own the coin that is 100%, that bookend coin, that legacy coin, that transition coin. And the very last time we see that family of eagles, they actually had to amend the language in this in the legislating bill on this, because the original legislation demanded that they have a family of eagles in this, and they do not have the family of eagles in this going forward. It is a single eagle, like I said. We've got, I thought we had a picture of that there. I'll try to hunt one down for some later presentations. It is truly spectacular, the new one. I just want to show you that. But this is the very last coin in the series, the very last coin. And this is the most affordable gold coin that the United States government has done. Now, keep in mind, this coin is 100%. This coin is 100% gold, solid gold. It's not 900. It's 900 fine, not 99.95 fine. But it is solid gold all the way through. Solid gold all the way through. So it is the most affordable of all of the solid gold coins that we have here available for you tonight.
And again, last of the edition. Remember, the next one's going to be released a couple of months from now is going to be the new design. So you have that bookend story, which is so important if you're collecting. All right, Mike, we're going to move on to the $10 because you do give us different denominations. Boy, this is a really limited edition. There's only 48 worldwide available.
46. Actually.
Oh, 46. I read it wrong. Sorry.
You're like me. I'm real close to my TV.
Yes.
46 in the limited edition. Now, here's the cool thing about this is it's 5 times rarer in terms of the edition, basically, than the $5 gold. It also has 2.5 times the gold. that it does. And once again, so this is solid gold all the way through. There's only 46 of these. So now we have the end of an era. We have 35 years that the United States government has made the Gold Eagle with that Augustus St. Gaudens design on the front and the Miley Busick design on the rear or the reverse of the coin that you're going to have right there, and only 46 of these to ever be done. Like I said, $1,059.95. These mid-denominations always sell out. And the biggest reason for that is the population, the mintage of these coins is extraordinarily small. Well, because they tend to sell mostly the $5 coin and actually the $50 coin. The 1 ounce and the 10th ounce coin are the coins that sell the most. So this $10 coin and then the $25 coin about to come up behind this is going to be the rarest of the coins. Now take that and realize they're only making it for 6 months. So this could end up being, in many ways, the rarest 25. We don't know exactly yet, but I could speculate that this could be the rarest $25 Mint State American Gold Eagle the United States government has ever made. That's a big deal if they do that. That's a big deal if they do that. It could be the rarest on the $25 gold coin that's coming up here as well, since they're only making it for half a year before they get ready and start doing the Type 2 design on this, the Type 2 design. 46, like I said, the odd denominations here, the $10 and now the $25 tend to sell out faster than any of the other denominations. Only 36 of the $25 coins. You say even a little bit more savings, double the gold that was in the $10 coin. There you're going to go, but not double the price. We're doing everything we can to bring you best possible pricing on this. Only 36, once again, only 36 in this limited edition. Now you have to understand, 36 in and of itself, it was just any silver or any Gold Eagle, solid gold. There's a half an ounce of pure gold in this.
Right.
Any Gold Eagle would be monstrous, okay, would be collectible, would be desirable. But now you have the last of the year, the last of the series, the last of the design, the now Type 1 that you're going to have here. Type 1 family of Eagles is what we're having on this particular coin as well. So that's critical for you to understand. And they're only going to make it for 6 months and 6 months only instead of the full 12 months. So now you have a significantly rare and collectible coin. There's no doubt about that. But now on top of that, you have only a half the normal production time that they normally have for these Gold Eagles.
Right, something else we actually haven't talked about too, gold is very, very difficult to grade as perfect. It's extreme because it's a very soft metal. So that even, if you think about the short production run, how tough it is to get a perfect gold coin makes the story even grander.
Right. And you have to understand, Annex first day of issue is exclusive to us here at HSN. You cannot buy it anywhere else. This is it. This is the only place you can buy it. So the guaranteed limited edition on this, 36 coins.
Yeah, that's it.
36 coins is the guaranteed limited edition that we have got on this coin right here. And then we've got the big Mac Daddy. This is the 1 ounce coin. And this is the coin I think that is going to be so significant down the road because it is, because this is really one of the most collected gold coins in the world today. I don't think there's any doubt about that because it's an American Gold Eagle. It has continued unabated from 1986 on through today that you're going to have with this coin, 1 ounce of absolute pure gold. With the design that many people consider was first on the 1907 St. Gaudens, considered by many people to be the most beautiful coin ever made by the United States government, certainly the most beautiful gold coin ever made by the United States government that graces the obverse there. The reverse of the coin is, of course, that famous Miley Busick family of Eagles is what you're going to have. And it is the very last time, the very last coin, the very last year that we see that on the American Gold Eagle. After a 35-year unabated run, it comes to an end. And then at the very beginning of July, I would guess, July of this year, this coming year, 2021, you will see the brand new eagle head design instead of the family of eagles. So this coin is numismatically significant on a lot of different levels. And the fact that we're only doing 4 dozen of these coins makes it even more important support knowing that this is a 100% exclusive opportunity for you.
Yeah, and again, here's something I find very interesting is we offer FlexPay on a lot of stuff here at HSN. It's awesome. Notice we don't offer FlexPay at this level because we know there's very specific collectors who love these, but they grab them from us, which I adore. So if you guys collect your gold coins, if you know the value of this, if you really understand this amazing story going from the last of one design, which you're seeing here, and then that brand new design coming up, this makes this extra exciting tonight for sure. So stay right there for it. Very, very limited. By the way, I do want to mention, if you want to pick up the $5 coin from ICG, we actually have that one available. I'm just trying to get all the gold coins out here at the moment. That one is $449.95. All of these have VIP financing on them, so if that helps you out, use your HSN card in terms of using that one. All right, coming up next, one of the most exciting stories in the history of the U.S. Mint and the American Silver Eagle. You'll hear all about it in a moment.
Shopping is easier than ever with the HSN app. Turn on notifications to get shipping updates, exclusive offers, and alerts on your favorite products sent straight to your phone. Now you can share all your fabulous finds with your friends right from the app through Facebook, text, and more. Save your favorite products all in one place. See it, heart it, save it. Download the app for Apple or Android devices by searching HSN app on hsn.com.